Hi everyone, I'm now in lockdown in Connecticut, and basically 90% of my university commitments have been fully cancelled, which is really sad because it was the culmination of my time here, but I'll try to count my blessings as best I can. So I hope you're all well. I hope you're staying healthy and you're following your government guidelines. The sooner we all collaborate with this and take this seriously, I think the sooner this should be over, or at least I hope. So please do play your part. I was thinking on the upside that now that I have all this extra time at home or in my student house, I can start making more videos again, which is great. Though actually it's been very hard to focus right now. I don't know why, but my whole life cancelled, and with all this uncertainty, it's been very hard to sit down and just get to work. And so I suppose I need someone to hold me accountable or something. I was actually supposed to make this video about 7 hours ago, and this isn't even a complex one, so that's kind of where I am mentally right now. I'm finding it very hard to just focus and get good work done. But I hope that I can get a bunch of videos out over the next few weeks on music education, maybe on a great piece or a composer, maybe some films or musicals, things like that. So hopefully I can find my work ethic again and rediscover a balanced life as the dust settles. Anyway, I had this idea that I wanted to share with you, and I need your help because I'm not sure how it might work. So, one of the major goals of this channel was to get people listening to more music and discovering more music, and classical music in particular. And it feels like now is an opportunity. Now is a time where we can actually sit down and discover the classics or discover a whole bunch of new music. Now is a time when we can actually listen to the Beethoven sonatas or the Brahms symphonies or the complete works of Mahler or a bunch of 21st century music or whatever. So I remember when I was in high school, I was probably between 16 to 18 years old, and a few times a week I would sit down and I'd listen to a new work and try to completely immerse myself in that work and just listen to the whole thing without distraction. And that's how I'd discover the classics. And that period of my life was invaluable to my overall musical education. So in the last few days, I've seen friends host online entertainment for each other. I've seen friends host online meetups or online poker games or online pub quizzes and so on. Even dance classes, actually. And I had this idea of an online listening club where a few times a week we band together and listen to a particular piece of music. It could be a symphony, a concerto, an opera, an album, a film of a concert, I don't know. I just liked the idea of this kind of quarantine listening club. And now that there's this extra time at home and concerts around the globe have been cancelled, it seemed like a particularly appropriate thing. The only problem is I have no idea how this could work, and that's where I need your help. I'm less technically competent than you might think. I've never used Discord or Livestream or any of those other tools that might facilitate this kind of thing. And the biggest roadblock I can see to this is obviously copyright. That we probably couldn't actually blast a recording down the internet for us all to listen to. That would surely breach copyright laws. So we'd probably have to each listen to whatever work we choose independently in our own time. And I'm not sure that there are very many high-class public domain recordings out there, but maybe I'm wrong. I know that most people have access to Spotify and YouTube, so we could use that as a listening platform. As I say, I'm not really sure how this could work. Maybe you have some ideas on how this quarantine listening club could work. If any of you have ideas on how we could do something like this, preferably as some form of community, then let me know in the comments. And if there's any software or channels involved in your idea, such as Discord or Zoom or whatever, you might have to explain it to me, because I really am a bit of a noob with this kind of thing. But it would be awesome if we could make this happen in some form, some kind of communal listening club where a few times a week we choose a piece of music and we listen to it and we discuss it and talk about it, and I'm happy to share, if I already know the piece, I'm happy to share some thoughts on it. So anyway, as always, thank you for being there, and I hope to produce some proper videos as soon as I can find my core of willpower again. So thanks for watching, and We're all here for each other, I hope.